Welcome to ETH Daily, a daily briefing on the latest in Ethereum. Oasis expands its Multipy product to Aave, Gitcoin's Alpha Round is now live, zkSync releases an SDK for Swift, and Den introduces its Multi-Sig platform. All this and more from ETH Daily starts right now. DeFi protocol Oasis expanded its Multiply functionality to Aave, with initial support for Ether, wrapped BTC, and STETH. Users can now access leveraged exposure by using borrowed assets to purchase more collateral in a single transaction via Multiply. Users also earn yield on their collateral assets in Aave, which is used against the borrowing rate. A higher multiplier puts the underlying collateral at risk of liquidation in the event of a price drop. There is a 0.2% fee per Multiply action. The protocol also supports Aave on its Oasis Earn Boosted Yield product. Initially created in 2016, Oasis was one of the first front-ends for borrowing DAI on MakerDAO. zkSync introduced a new zkSync 2.0 SDK for Swift, a general-purpose programming language designed for native iOS development. Swift developers can now use the SDK to more easily build iOS and macOS applications for zkSync 2.0. The SDK supports wallet connection, deposits, transfers, withdrawals, and balance checks. Developers can integrate the zkSync Swift SDK into their Xcode project using Cocoa Pods, a dependency manager for Cocoa projects. zkSync already supports SDKs for JavaScript, Python, Go, and Java. zkSync 2.0 is still in a baby alpha phase as Matter Labs prepares to launch a public mainnet release in Q2 of 2023. Den introduced its Multi-Sig wallet solution built on Safe protocol. The Den application fetches existing Safe wallets and allows organizations to manage assets, DeFi interactions, and on-chain operations. Den parses transaction data and provides a transaction simulator powered by Tenderly, allowing users to preview transactions. The platform also includes Discord, Telegram, and SMS bots that automatically send recurring signature request notifications to signers in an effort to speed up the transaction execution process for organizations. Den also includes a transaction builder with support for batching. The Den Multi-Sig Manager is now live at onchainDen.com. The Gitcoin program Alpha Round is now live. The Alpha Round is part of Grants protocol, which allows any community to launch and curate its own quadratic funding grants round. The initial Alpha Round features a $1 million matching pool and 200 grantees with an open source, Ethereum infrastructure, or climate project. Only donations made from users with a Gitcoin Passport will be eligible for the matching fund. Gitcoin Passport is the platform's verifiable credentials tool that authenticates a user's identity across Web 2 and Web 3 platforms. Users who donate at least $10 in the current round between now and January 31st will be eligible for a POAP. And lastly, Lens Protocol released Lens SDK version 0.2.0, an update that includes additional hooks for shaping the social graph, browsing content, and querying revenue information. The current SDK release serves as a developer preview as Lens Protocol works towards an initial V1 stable release. Future releases will include an API abstraction client and support for data availability posts. Lens Protocol is a Polygon-based social graph used for building Web3 social applications. This has been a roundup of today's top news stories from ETH Daily. You can support this podcast by subscribing and following us on Twitter at ETHDaily. Also subscribe to our newsletter at ethdaily.substack.com. Thanks for listening. We'll see you tomorrow.